Good morning. In last class, we discussed witness, perjury, evidence, hostile witness, and conduct money. Today, we will discuss doctor in court for recording of evidence. When a doctor attends the court, he should give his attendance to the court. Then he is called in witness box. In witness box, first he have to take oath. In oath taking, the doctor put his hand on holy book like Gita, Quran or Bible and tell that I do swear in the name of God that I will tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but truth. An atheist means Nastik. An atheist take oath as I solemnly affirm that I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth. Children below 12 years of age is exempted from the taking oath. After taking oath, the witness is first examined by the counsel who has called the witness. This is known as examination in chief or direct examination. This is followed by cross-examination by the opposite side counsel. After cross-examination, the witness may be re-examined by the first counsel. Question may be asked by the judge to clear any doubtful point at any stage of recording of evidence. Now come to the examination in chief. In government cases, public prosecutor commences the examination. The objective is to place all the facts about the case before the court. All the facts about the case before the court. At this stage, no leading questions are allowed except in cases where judge is satisfied that the witness is hostile. Leading question is one that suggests its own answer. For example, question, doctor, is this injury is caused by a sharp weapon? In this question, the counsel suggests that injury is caused by a sharp weapon. In this case, the question should be like this. Doctor, what type of weapon would cause this injury? What type of weapon would cause this injury? After examination in chief, cross-examination. It is done by counsel of the opposite side. Leading question is allowed in this. The objective of the cross-examination is to weaken the evidence of the witness. To weaken the evidence of the witness. The opposite counsel want to prove that details given by the doctor are inaccurate and conflicting. His opinion is ill-founded and opposed to that of the well-recognized authority. There is no time limit for cross-examination, although the presiding officer can always overrule irrelevant questions. Example of cross-examination. Here is an example of cross-examination. Defense counsel question. Doctor, when did you conducted the last delivery? Doctor, sometimes in 1990 when I was doing my internship. Defense counsel. So it is right to say that about 30 years ago. Doctor, yes. Defense counsel. So after 30 years interval, how you consider yourself competent to take a case of delivery? Doctor, the process of birth has not changed since then. After cross-examination, re-examination is done by the counsel who called him. Objective is to clear up any doubt that may arise during the cross-examination. Court question. The judge may ask any question to the witness at any stage of trial to clear any doubtful point. All the evidence is recorded by the presiding judge, then it is given to the doctor for his signature on it. Doctor should read it. If any mistake in it, it should be given for correction to the judge and then sign it. After that, doctor may leave the court with the permission of judge. Now, dying declaration. It is a statement made by a deceased person, deceased or injured person, narrating the cause of his condition. It may be verbal or written. If he dies later, the statement is produced in the court as a dying declaration. It is admissible in all civil and criminal courts. Dying declaration is considered legally relevant because it is believed that dying person speaks the truth. Section 32, Para 1 of Indian Evidence Act. Before recording the statement, the doctor should certify that the injured person is fit to make a statement. Means he is in compos mentis. Who can record the dying declaration? Ideally, an executive magistrate should be called. If not available, the doctor, police officer or village headman means Mukhiya can record dying declaration. Recording of dying declaration other than executive magistrate must be done in the presence of two independent witnesses and they will sign the dying declaration. After recording of a statement, it should be read out to injured person. If he is satisfied, then his signature or thumb impression should be taken on it. If thumb impression is not taken, then reason of not taking should be noted. Dying declaration should be noted in the injured person's own language. It should be in the form of question and answer. The declaration should be forwarded to concerned magistrate in a sealed envelope. Indication of dying declaration. If the doctor feels that the person will die or if the victim being the only eyewitness. Dying deposition. In Western country, there is provision for the court to be brought to the dying man. That is, a magistrate comes to the bedside in addition to the accused and his counsel. Here oath is taken and examination and cross-examination is done as in court. It is not held in India. Now some definitions. First, affidavit. A written statement of facts made under oath before an officer of the court. Before an officer of the court. Next is accused. A person who has been framed of committing a crime but whose guilty has not been proved yet. Third is convict. A person who has been proved guilty of a crime. What is appeal? A request made to the higher court by a party dissatisfied with the judgment of the lower court. Fifth, contempt of court. A willful disobedience of the order of the court. A willful disobedience of the order of the court is contempt of court. Deceased. Deceased means the dead person. Seventh is plaintiff. A person who makes a formal complaint to the justice in civil cases. Eighth is defendant. Means a person against whom a civil case has been filed. Ninth, defense means a person who protect or defend in criminal cases. 10th, deposition, evidence given on oath. 11th, offense, Any act of omission or act of commission which is punishable by the law is known as offense. Act of omission means doing something that a reasonable person should not do, and act of commission means doing something that a reasonable man should not do. Prosecution. The act of instituting a criminal case against a person is prosecution. Public prosecutor. A lawyer appointed by the government for conducting prosecution on behalf of the state. Sub judice. Under judicial consideration, not yet decided. 15th. Warrant. A written order for the arrest of a person for production in the court. Important section of IPC which should be remembered. Section 46 Definition of death. Section 53 Punishment authorized by law. Section 55 Punishment for life. Section 171E Punishment for bribery. Section 174 Non-attendance to summon from the court. Section 197 Issuing false certificate. Section 198 Giving false statement, that is perjury. Section 300 Definition of murder. Section 302 Punishment of murder. Section 304A Culpable homicide not amounting to murder, and Section 304B Dowry death. Section 307 Attempt to murder. Section 309 Attempt to commit suicide. Section 315 Infanticide, and Section 390 Definition of hurt, simple injury. Section 320 Grievous hurt or ragging, and Section 361 is kidnapping. Section 375 Definition of rape. Section 376 Punishment for rape, and Section 377